Hi everyone, it's Claire Rose here again. It has been a really long time since I made any videos for YouTube, and so before I get into this video I just want to say why that was. The main reason being that for the past few months now I have been concentrating almost solely on finishing my university degree and becoming a qualified midwife. As of yesterday, I have now received my results for my dissertation and my final ever exam at university, and I am pleased to say that I have passed both. In fact, I got a first for both, which is really amazing. And so now I have no more exams, no more written work to do. I am still on placement full time, but for me that doesn't really feel like work, or it does feel like work, but it's not something that I have to put the amount of effort into my spare time, because that is work and it stays at work, whereas the dissertation and the studying was spilling over into my free time, of course. And so therefore, now that that is out of the way, I feel I can truly get back to doing things like having hobbies like booktube and reading more as well. I have not read much recently, and so it is for that reason that I want to announce that I'm going to be taking part in the Queer Lit Readathon. This is a readathon that I have seen happen for a number of years now on booktube, and I have always wanted to participate, but for a long time I didn't have an active channel and then was too busy with university and things like that, and now I actually have the chance to take part and I am so excited. That being said, I don't have a very clear TBR of what I want to read. I will show you what I am currently reading though. I am reading two things at the moment. The first and main book being Plain Bad Heroines by Emily M. Danforth. This book was one of my most anticipated books of the year due to the fact that I loved The Miseducation of Cameron Post, which was this author's first book. And so with this being the first book that she has written since that, I was really excited to check it out. It has taken me a very long time to get through. I am now, as you can see, this is a huge massive beast of a book, and I am now 409 pages through it, and I still have that much left to go. So it's not going to be an easy task to complete this book, particularly for me as somebody who tends to get freaked out by big books, and I don't like spending the amount of time on a very long book because I don't feel that I am achieving my reading goals that way, which is just a personal preference. It's not that I don't enjoy the long book, it's that not completing books stresses me out. That being said, I will be reading this throughout the readathon, and I will hopefully be getting this completed during that time. It will really give me some time to concentrate on it, to not be put off by other things, and to just really get into the reading of this book again, which, as I say, the book itself I have really been enjoying, but not so much the fact that it is a huge book and it has been taking up all my time. It's also not very portable. In fact, I'm going to put it down now. It's not the most portable book, and when I am travelling to and from work, it's just too heavy and too bulky for me to take around, which is why I also have a commute book that I've been reading. And that commute book is This Is How You Lose the Time War, which has been talked about on booktube for quite a while now. I may have only just jumped on the end of that hype train. It was really talked about a little while back. It's a very short book, so complete polar opposite to Plain Bad Heroines in that manner. And this is a dialogue and exchange of letters between two female agents, or agents who are presenting themselves as female at the current time of writing their letters. And they are on opposing sides of a war between agencies who are trying to control the flow of time and trying to make the future bend in their particular desired way. So that is really quite interesting. It's, for such a short book, it takes quite a bit of brain power, I feel, to comprehend the language and the ideas that are being spoken about and being discussed within, because it talks a lot about the flow of time and sort of paradoxes and how one minute detail can lead on to a complete change of history, which I am really enjoying, and I am loving the queer elements of both of these books, and therefore I think that they'll both be really good for the Queer Lit Readathon. That being said, I also want to read some new things during that time. My main goal is to finish Plain Bad Heroines, my side goal is going to be to complete This Is How You Lose the Time War, and then to pick up another commute book on my way in and out of work, as well as finishing playing Bad Heroines at home. I have got a few other things that I may wish to read. I'm not going to show you all of them now because I don't want to get into all these possibilities that I have, because the truth is that 90% of the books on my shelf are queer and would therefore be applicable to this readathon. The one book that I am almost certainly going to be reading next week is Heartstopper Volume 2. A graphic novel I think is a great read for a readathon because it will be very, very quick. I can read this possibly on even the first day of the readathon, get it ticked off of my list, and it's another book that I have read and something else that I have contributed to the readathon. I will be vlogging throughout the week of the readathon, and I will be uploading that video probably at the end of the week. So if that is something you would like to see, then please do think about liking, commenting and subscribing to my channel so that you can then see that video when it appears. I always enjoy vlogging for readathons and for reading events, and that's been something that I've really enjoyed in the past, so I'm looking forward to getting back into it. If you're taking part in the Queer Lit Readathon and if you'll be vlogging the experience or not, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you'll be reading, and let me know what you have been reading recently as well, because as I said, I've been out of the loop for a very long time, so I could always do with more recommendations. I really hope this is not going to be the last I speak to you for another very long hiatus. That is definitely not my plan, so I hope to speak to you again soon. Bye!